Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you a brilliant chess miniature played by Soviet chess grandmaster David Bronstein. Although I have to tell you that still, at the time of this game, Bronstein was not a chess grandmaster. He was only 17 years old and he would earn the highest title at the age of 26, at the time the youngest to do so. Bronstein is playing with the black pieces and his opponent is a chess player whose second name is Efimov. The game was played in 1941 in the capital of Ukraine in Kiev. Efimov opened up with e4 and to Bronstein's e5 response he went for the razor-sharp King's Gambit, an opening which Bronstein also used extensively during his career, and he has many spectacular victories over the renowned players of his time. He takes f4, we have King's Gambit accepted, knight f3 and knight f6, black is choosing the Shallop defense, e5, knight h5 and knight c3. Previously I have already shared with you a game where against Petrosian, Bronstein chooses queen e2 move. That was a game played in 1963 in Tbilisi, and to bishop e7, Bronstein played d4, and to castling kingside he went for g4, and this is actually a very interesting game, and in case you missed it, the link will be in the comment section. But in our game after knight h5 we have knight c3, d6, bishop c4 and d takes e5. Not the best move. In here it was better to proceed with the development and prepare castling kingside. But instead we have d takes e5, and the problem with this move is that this steps into bishop takes f7 sacrifice. But strangely, white didn't go for this line, which could allow him to gain advantage. Instead, in our game after d takes e5 we have knight takes e5, which is a terrible mistake and is allowing black to announce a check from h4 square. Looks like that Efimov was not a strong player, and allowing queen h4 is the proof of it. Bishop e6, which is a powerful move by Bronstein, and now you will see why knight g3 is not really good. Yes, going for knight g3 straight away can allow black only to win an exchange, while in this case when you are offering the bishop, which white naively took, black's attack is becoming irresistible. By the way, at this point at least it was better to announce a check from b5, and if c6 then knight f3, and if queen f6 then bishop e2. But instead in our game after bishop e6 we have bishop takes e6, to which black answered with knight g3 check, and if h takes g3 then queen takes h1 is coming, followed by bishop c5. If d4 then after the exchange of queens, black has this bishop d4 followed by bishop takes e5, or f takes e5 can be also played. But in our game after knight g3 check we have king g1 and bishop c5 check, d4 and bishop takes d4. There is no way to stop black's dark squared bishop, right? Queen takes d4, and by making knight e2 move, Bronstein forced a resignation. Now can you understand why it was important to lure away white's light squared bishop from f1 a6 diagonal? In this case already black can't capture on e2 with the dark squared bishop, which could allow him to answer queen e1 check with bishop f1, while in this case already if you accept the knight sacrifice then you can get checkmated. That's why after knight e2 check white resigned, because he's losing his queen or is getting checkmated. Just a brilliant chess combination by David Bronstein, which speaks about his huge calculating abilities. If we go back and on move 8, if we won't make bishop e6 move, but rather hurry and go for an immediate knight g3 check, then white can simply play king g1. And yes, now bishop c5 is not working because of this d4, and now it's white who is winning. Yeah, in this case the combination which we saw in our game is not working, because to knight e2 check black has bishop takes e2 answer, and then bishop f1 can follow. But by the way, if you are going for knight g3 check, at least at this point it was better to win the exchange. Otherwise, yes, white is managing to repel black's attack. That's why on move 8 we first see bishop e6 move, and only after bishop takes e6 white is going for that marvelous combination. Bishop takes d4 and then knight e2 check, and the game is over. In the end, a chess puzzle for you, which is taken from a game played between Petrosian and Ansari. The task is to find the winning line for white, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.